Hello, everyone. Crystal here with your November 2nd, 2020 daily reading. And today we are looking into the overall energy as normal. We have the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Star card. I love this deck. It's so funny. Okay, so I love it how all of these women are like minding their business in their own way. I think it's so just something about this energy that I like. So, okay, well, the hermit is here. So, normally when the hermit is present, it deals with having that moment of isolation or solitude. The hermit definitely, as you see how she's dressed, she's not, fancy. She's not, hi, Miss Michelle. She's not trying to convince anyone anything of the world. She's actually very low key and it seems spiritual. I love how she's in her home, just it's very simple. She seems very connected. So you have that aspect of yourself today. You have that part of you that needs that alone time in order to connect and feel grounded or happy or practical. I like that she is lifting up a laptop. So, she's being productive. She has work that needs to be done within this isolation. And I think sometimes we get that confused. We think, oh, if we're not around a bunch of people, or if the world isn't seeing the progression that we're making, oh, we're not doing anything, or maybe we're not doing enough. And that's not true. You are doing enough. Sorry, I hope it didn't pause, but you are doing enough. And the Hermit card definitely gives you that heads up that you are doing what needs to be done. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is here, and it's all about perfection. And you have that kind of thing too with the Hermit because it deals with Virgo energy, which is all about separating, I guess, the good apples from the bad apples. Virgo energy is helpful because it makes you focus on your health and also your work. And the Eight of Pentacles is backing that up. As you see, this woman she's an entrepreneur. She's working for herself, or at least trying to. She probably has a 9 to 5, but whenever she can, she makes sure that she focuses on something that she enjoys and loves. And for her, it's making these pentacles, and she perfects them over and over and over again. And I think life can sometimes be discouraging because you think that if you have to keep trying and trying, then I must be doing something wrong, or I must be whatever. And it's just like, no, sometimes practice just makes perfect, and you have to take it slow and, not get sad or upset because things take time. And I think we all need to just say that to ourselves. Sometimes life just takes time. Sometimes I was talking to my friend Monica. She watches these videos with us too. And we were just kind of joking about how this year, all you can do is take it one day at a time. You can't get too obsessed with the future, or, and just be all over the place. You have to take your time. And so today is more so emphasizing that. And I do feel like you have the patience because the Eight of Coins gives it to you. It makes a good practical work day. I know the mundane, the day to day can be boring, but sometimes those are the little moments that lead up to the life that we ultimately want to live. So the Eight of Pentacles is here as your friend, asking you to find something that you love and perfect it. Find something that gives you that moment of isolation or alone time to really focus on what you enjoy. Now, the last card changes the tone. So it could be that during the day you're feeling this kind of grounded Virgo, energy of being slow, being practical, being patient with yourself. And then later on in the evening or night, you feel this energy or surge of the star, which, y'all, I know this is childish to some of you all, but I love it how she has little vaginal hair. It's just so Aquarius. Aquarius is like, I don't care, who wants to brag about their Brazilian wax. You know, Hair is healthy, down there. So I love it that, they made the star card like that, and I love it that she has a little weight on her. Also showing that she doesn't care about what the world says is okay. She is who she is. And if you can't accept that, then you can't accept me. If you can't love me with a little bit of extra hair, then baby, you don't need to be with me, which is very true. I don't know. You see all the girls, they're all, bragging about, their waxes and stuff. And it's like, oh, but if you had all these shave bumps, is it really worth it? Anyway, getting off topic. I know that's not everybody's reality, but it was just a little joke. But regardless, the star card is like, look, I want to help the world. I want to be able to be of assistance. And what I do agree, yes, Aquarius or the star card makes you very social, good with networking and meeting people. And the hermit is not necessarily meeting people. It's more isolated. So, but they both deal with service. Aquarius or the star card is about serving other people in a very detached manner, and so is Virgo. So I think you have to not allow like they say, take your business serious, but not yourself. Don't find yourself in positions to where you're beating yourself up because maybe you don't have that nonprofit organization you wished for. Or maybe you struggle. Maybe you, like with the star card, maybe you struggle with not caring so much of what society says, because that's a big theme today. It's about being you and not caring about what the world thinks. The hermit implements that just like the star card. It's just she's more about it when it comes to doing it in a very vulnerable way for the world to see. The hermit is like, I don't want anyone to see. This is a personal experience between me and God. The star, therefore, I guess afterwards shows that isolation. And think about it. Sometimes in life, you have these moments of introspection. You do the hard work to be able to be the help to someone else in their life later on. But as you see, she has a little hair popping down there. Her hair is growing long even on her head, and she doesn't care. She realizes that she has one foot on earth and one foot in water, one foot in the spiritual to care enough, but one foot planted to know when to detach, and knowing that this is just an earthly experience and I can't take things too serious today. So I love it. I think it's pretty practical. If you're finding that people aren't understanding you the way that you would like them to, you may just have to love them in a very detached manner. And sometimes that's needed. Sometimes it's not all about expression and caring and, breaking your back. It's like, look, this is what I do. This is what I offer. And this is the best that I have. And if you can't accept that, then, once again, with the Eight of Pentacles, be patient with the process. And if people really love you, they'll be patient with you also. If coworkers really respect you as a coworker, they'll be patient with you also. Let your, what do they call it? Freak flag fly. I got that from one of my friends back in Washington. She used to say that. And I think it's so true. People don't like you for the boring, trying to fit the certain mold. And, it's like, oh, who cares? People like you for being you. And that weird thing about you is what is ultimately going to make you the star, is what is ultimately going to make you get to the places in life that you desire to be. Not being regular schmegular, and just, oh, I'll wear this because everybody says it's appropriate, or I'll talk like this because it's like, no, just do you. So I think this is a great day. I feel a energy of freedom, practical freedom. So I hope that you have a great one, and I will talk to you tomorrow.